Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm super excited because today I'm going to share with you guys two awesome treat recipes. I thought I would do this because you guys have been so awesome this week and I want to treat you guys to some delicious yet guilt-free recipes. So the two that we're going to do today is a banana peanut butter salted caramel donut, and the other one is a raw salted caramel Bliss ball, and they're so good. And seriously, these are perfect, especially because we're heading into the weekend, and I know on the weekends it's hard because you have all these temptations around you. I wanted to provide you guys with two awesome recipes that you can just make and have throughout the weekend or even the week. They're so good and they're so guilt-free, and I'm really excited to share the recipe with you guys. I should also mention about these recipes, there's no added sugar to them. I cook with or bake with stevia. And also I just use natural sugar sources. These are cut up apples, and then we have a banana. So I use natural sugar sources, but if you feel like you want to add maple syrup or coconut nectar, coconut sugar, be my guest. You can do it however you want to, but this is just a base, so you kind of have a recipe to go by and kind of make it your own. So yeah, are you ready? I think I'm ready. So before it gets too dark in here, because it's really cloudy today, I want to go ahead and film all the ingredients. So in this bowl we have 1 1/4 cup of oat flour, 2 scoops of vanilla protein powder. I use a superfood powder that I'm actually going to be talking about very soon on my next video that you see. So this one's the vanilla, 2 scoops. We have a 1/2 cup of almond milk, unsweetened. Oh, you know what? This actually is not almond milk. It's pea milk, which is really awesome. Let me show you. This is the pea milk we've been using. It's actually really delicious. So it's actually not made from almonds. It's made from peas, which is really interesting, but it's really good. Here is some peanut butter powder. I don't know if you guys have ever used this, but I like it because I can bake with it, and I like it because it gives it that peanut butter flavor in it. I don't know. You can use this, or you can use a 1/2 cup of peanut butter if you'd like. We got full apple in here, so there's a full apple, a medium-sized apple, very ripe banana. This is how you want your bananas to be if you want things to be super sweet. You can just smell the sweetness. We got some vanilla extract. This is my sweetener of choice. We got some stevia. We got some Ceylon cinnamon. And then I have homemade cashew butter here. I love cashew butter so much. But yeah, so this is homemade cashew butter, but you're more than welcome to use peanut butter if you'd like. And then we got baking powder. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do, I know this is a weird angle. I'm working with what I got. I do not have a tripod right now. So you guys are on my oven, which is cool. So what you want to do is just make your oat flour. You can make it in a blender if you like, by just processing it in a blender until it's really nice and a flour-like consistency. Or you can buy it at the store as well. So whatever you want to do. You save more money when you make it at home, but it's totally up to you. So yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to put all the dry ingredients in our bowl. For some reason, I do not have a donut pan. Well, I used to. I have no idea where it went. But I have a mini donut pan, and I have a super large donut pan. So I'm not really sure which one I'm going to use yet, but I guess you'll find out. Okay, so now that we have all of our dry ingredients mixed in a bowl, so what we're going to do is, in a high-speed blender, we are going to add our apples, spotty banana, our pea milk. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm going to add a full dropper of the stevia. Okay, and now what we're going to do is just blend this up. the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. And we're just gonna mix it until it gets like a very like wet dough consistency. So here's our dough ball. It smells phenomenal. You could totally try this because it doesn't have like any eggs in it. Oh my god. So this is the consistency you want. You want it kind of like dry, but not too dry. You know what I mean? Kind of sticky almost. What we're gonna do is take our donut pan and making these little like log things and just kind of wrapping it around the donut pan. I'll show you in just a sec. Okay. So good. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm doing. Like, I'm just placing the donut dough. I'm kind of just making this recipe up, guys, as I go. I know. That's how I roll, though. So I hope these turn out. So as I just said, I have actually never made these donuts before. I've made donuts before, but I'm never this flavor or consistency. So this is kind of like an experimental video. I hope it turns out okay. I'm sure they're gonna turn out great because they taste absolutely amazing, but I really hope they don't stick to the pan. So we will see. You can probably see the sun going in and out because it's super cloudy today, so sorry if it gets really dark in here. Okay, I'm almost done. I think I'm just gonna do 9 for now and test it out to see how it turns out. I'm just nervous that they won't come out of the pan, but okay. So there's my 9 little donuts ready to go in the oven. So I'm actually gonna put these in the oven for 10 minutes. So we'll see in 10 minutes how they turn out. Also, you guys don't have to make these into donuts. You can make them into muffins or like blondies type of thing. You totally don't have to use them as donuts. They're just really versatile. I honestly, who doesn't love donuts, right? So I like them like that, but you can totally do it any way you want to, which is really awesome. So we are going to make the caramel drizzle. Caramel cashew drizzle, that's what I'm gonna call it. So we're gonna need the vanilla protein powder. Right here I have half of it. I'm gonna add a splash of this almond milk to it. I'm honestly just eyeballing this. I have no idea how it's gonna turn out, but I hope it's really good. We're gonna add the almond, I keep calling it almond milk, it's pea milk. The pea milk to it, whatever milk you want to use. And we're just going to mix it up really well. And then we're going to add some cashew butter to this. I'm going to add a tablespoon at a time. So I got a tablespoon of cashew butter. I love cashew butter. So I'm just mixing it until it gets a consistency that I like. I really hope this turns out. Again, I've never tried this before, but it looks pretty promising, so we will see. Okay, I just added a little bit of stevia to it, and this is what the consistency we're getting to. You guys see that? It's kind of like, almost looks like peanut butter, but I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla to it too, just a dash. It's not as good as I thought it'd be. I feel like it'd be really good with maple syrup, so I think I'm gonna add just like a tablespoon of maple syrup. So I actually just added a tablespoon of maple syrup, which I usually don't normally cook with or bake with, but today, since it's a treat, it's only a tablespoon, I thought it's just perfect for this. So, and it actually tastes really good. Oh my god, it literally tastes like caramel. It's amazing. So yeah, this is what we have. This is the consistency. It's kind of runny, to be honest, but I think it would be really good on top of donuts. Oh shit, I gotta check on this. Yay! This is what they look like. Oh! It just landed into the icing, so that's perfect. Here's what they look like, guys. How cute! Okay, well, that worked, so I'm gonna actually do the rest. Okay guys, they're out of the oven. Look at them. How cute! They're just like little donuts. Little mini donuts. So the recipe actually made 24 donuts, which is pretty awesome. So if you have a regular donut pan, I'm not really sure. I want to say like maybe 6 donuts or something like that. But yeah, so bless you, Bubba. Rishi? So there you have it for the donut recipe. These turned out so good. So you can top it with whatever you want. You don't even have to top them if you don't want to, but I thought to just give it a little bit more like beautifulness. Okay, well, those donuts were absolutely delicious. I cannot believe how well they turned out. I've never made those before, so feel free to like subtract or add anything to them, make it your own. I'm just showing you how easy it is to like throw things together of what you have, and it usually turns out pretty delicious. So now we're going to be making the salted caramel Bliss balls. And what I really like about these, you don't have to bake them, and literally you just put them in a food processor and they're ready. So it's really easy. I personally would prefer like something like this rather than like baking donuts and stuff, just my personal preference, but both are equally as delicious. So let me go ahead and show you what we're gonna need for these. So we're gonna need, again, some cashew butter, or you can use peanut butter as well. I just really love cashew because it has like a very neutral taste. I feel like peanut butter is very overpowering sometimes, so I like cashew butter, especially with like caramel-like things. A half cup of mulberries, sun-dried mulberries. A full cup of oats here. You can also replace this with raw and sprouted buckwheat groats, or even like almond flour or coconut flour. 2 scoops of the vanilla protein powder. You can use whatever protein powder you would like. Some stevia, of course. This is totally optional, but I like it a little bit sweet. Then I have, I think like 6 pitted medjool dates in here. Yeah, I think about 6. And that's about a half cup of pitted medjool dates, some vanilla extract, and last but not least, some cinnamon. So that's all you're gonna need. And what we're going to do is put everything into a food processor. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put the oats in the blender and pulse them until they almost turn into like an oat flour, like we did for the first recipe. So that's not exactly like oat flour, but it's definitely like a lot, it's more broken up than like regular oats, so that's definitely what we want. guys, so here is the... Oh! I'll have to get that in a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, -1. These are the salted caramel little protein Bliss balls. These are so good, guys, and they literally taste like, I don't even know, like caramel. They're so good. I'm actually gonna try it. I mean, I've been snacking on them, but they're so good. They're kind of a little dry. That's why I added like some water to it. You can totally add some almond milk if you don't want to do water, but it doesn't change the flavor at all. And they're so flavorful and it's so good. Okay guys, so that is it for the recipes. I hope you really enjoy them as much as I do. The cool thing about these recipes is basically you can interchange anything you want to. For the donuts, those donuts, like the base is like pretty neutral, so you can do like a chocolate drizzle on top. You can make it any way you want to, so that's really awesome. So good. I hope you guys try these recipes out, and I will talk to you soon.